2020, sort of. When it's F1 2019 Career Mode, Season 2, 2020. First of all, we've got contact from Zach Brown. That only happens in Australia, apparently. Me and Lando and Fernando got some tough work on our hands. Challenged the front runners by the end of the season. Something else which, yeah, actually, selfless plug. If you want to go see the email with the driver transfers in case I forget anything, just go to the previous video. I gave a little treat to those watching the Abu Dhabi edition. You know, I gave them a little treat. You can go and watch it. Feel free. Similarly, you can see the performance here. You can also see it there. We are pretty much level with Ferrari and Alfa Romeo, as shown by this delightful graph. Actually, we're ahead of Alfa Romeo by a bit, and pretty much level with Ferrari. Gap to Renault, bigger gap to Red Bull, even bigger gap to Mercedes. Like, sort of each step is a bigger step, instead of, you know, being further ahead being a bigger gap. Like, so, if a team is ahead of you, and if a team is ahead of them, and it's equal spacing between each, I'm not saying that the gap to Team 3, top team, is a bigger gap on the basis that, you know, they're further ahead of me. I'm saying it's a bigger gap on the basis that they're further ahead of the team below. Yes. Anyway, Williams not doing great. Alfa Romeo doing absolute bits. They really are. Toro Rosso doing alright as well. Yeah. Getting an improvement, unlike pretty much everyone else. Yeah, we've done proper bits. We've got some things going on the car, fingers crossed they'll pass. So, engine power and weight reduction, you know, fucking huge ones. Which should take us definitely ahead of Ferrari, possibly ahead of Renault. Certainly there or thereabouts level. So that's what we've got for the start of Season 2. Williams still at the back of the grid. You know, something that you actually don't see every day. Also, plenty of engine things that mean, yay, you know, we're absolutely sorted. And finally, driver transfers. So, Kimi Raikkonen has retired. Although I am expecting to see him back at some point, I'll be honest. So, Raikkonen's retired. Sainz has... wait, no, so... because Raikkonen has retired from Haas, Devon Butler has gone to fill his place. Kevin Magnussen staying at Haas. And because Butler has gone to Haas, Racing Point needs someone to replace, so they brought in Carlos Sainz. Wait. Yeah, so that's sort of one side. And similarly, Giovinazzi has been let go, Nico Hülkenberg being brought in from Renault to Alfa Romeo. That leaves a space at Renault. Sergio Perez fills the void. Something which I think we've seen a few times, like in other people's career modes. Similarly, Grosjean being let go. However, because there's a space at Racing Point because of Perez as well, Romain Grosjean has gone to fill the void. So, yeah, I think that's all the driver transfers. Just having a quick look at this. You know, there's a big old gap between Alfa Romeo and the bottom four, so much so that I don't know if I can see those bottom four teams even scoring points. Okay? Like, yeah, Haas have good drivers. You know, Toro Rosso have Weber, Haas have Magnussen and Butler. And yeah, Alfa Romeo, you know, Hülkenberg's a good driver. Stroll, yeah. But I don't actually see them getting points anytime soon. Least of all Williams. Like, they could maybe fluke something, but they're not going to get anything solid. So it's sort of a 6-team battle for points at this stage.
We're just about ready to kick off today's qualifying here in Melbourne. It's the Australian Grand Prix.
Is Melbourne on the coast? I think so.
This is the kind of track that eats rear tyres for breakfast, or so I'm told by more experienced drivers than myself.
Lots of low-speed exits means the rears are in for a lot of punishment. It's all too easy to spin them up coming out of a corner too aggressively. It might look great for us as spectators, as we love to see a car driven beyond its limits, but it's not going to result in a great long-run pace.
So it looks as though we're going to have maybe 4% tyre wear on the mediums each lap in the race. Weather. Sort of middle of the session, I guess, perhaps. Minimum fuel, thank you. 5.5 wings seems to work for me. I don't know if it's good or not, but I don't pay too much attention to setups if I'm honest. So I do need to be careful about ERS. Because I still, despite the DRS upgrade that went on the car, quite do hot lap for them. So I'll probably go down to high for the lot. Fuck! Oh, here we go again. Balance op traverse. slow. Bloody bloke knocking on the door. God. See, why is that just a warning and then you can get, like, if you cut less, you can get your time invalidated? Why is that a thing? Well, that's not what we want. Shit. Oh, this is going to be the bane of my existence this weekend, isn't it? I mean, I could easily scrub off more speed and just take it more comfortably, you know. Oh my god. What? '15th.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 23.2.
Oh my god. First sector felt pretty good, and then the second two just meh. Nothing special. I am out. Oh, wow. That was clutch, that was. I was nearly out, I was 16th. I don't know how. Presumably, the field has just closed up. Season 2, it's crazy. Hulkenberg doing bits. Fucking hell. Lando's nearly out as well. Actually, he wasn't. He really wasn't. So, Racing Point difficulties, as you'd expect, given that they've dropped down the order massively. Similarly, Haas not doing great. Toro Rosso, whoa, Lucas Weber, bloody hell. And Williams, you know, they're struggling too. It's a bit weird that Romain Grosjean is down in 19th. He's behind George Russell. George Russell's a very good driver, but the Racing Point's a like noticeably better car. Simple as that. 22.4. That was 6/10 faster than I've ever gone. Bottas doing a 21.5. Like, I want to see that lap. Bloody hell. 22.4 into Q2. So, I think, right, maybe I'm being cocky. What is the difference? It's a second. Okay, that's just ruled out there. I'll do a banker time on that set, and then I'll do a fast time on that at the end of the session. There's no reason to wait. Oh, shithouse. See, why is that invalidated? But if you cut the whole thing, it's just a warning. Oh my god. Another 21.5, so it's genuine pace instead of the weird Q1 glitch. This is gonna be a bad thing. behind Lando, ahead of Pierre. Technically I am through, provisionally, but I want to go out again, partly for the fresh tyre, partly so I know I'm safe. In theory I can go 7/10 faster, in theory. Valtteri Bottas, you are a freak
So
of
far,
nature.
our fastest lap
Superhuman.
is a 1:22.8.
Gasly is a second and a half-ish behind Verstappen. That is banter. That is such banter. Oh my god. Oh, see, now we're not through. So, right, keep an eye on the top left, because it says we're 11th, but I've had it in the past, but oh my god. Where it just randomly goes up. So, like, as in it randomly goes up a position. I don't know why that happens. That was a game and a half. I mean, I will feel bad if I'm the one to knock Lando out, but also survival of the fittest, mate. You know? Oh, shit. Here we go again. Oh, shit. Game. No. The games are unreal. Fuck. Where did I finish? Third. Mercedes are too quick, man. A 21.7 is the best I can do. Verstappen's out. Max Verstappen's out. As is Charles Leclerc and Sebastian Vettel and Lando Norris. Somehow, Carlos Sainz has done an absolute miracle. Okay. If you thought Carlos Sainz scraping into Q3 by 17 thousandths If you thought that was big, Lucas Weber has got a Toro Rosso into 5th. That is insane, man. Maybe I should up the difficulty. I'll see how we do in the race, and then I'll decide. But that is absolutely insane. And yeah, it took a number of rewinds, but who cares? So that is my quali tyre. So that's the race on. That's the tyre I'm starting the race on. I'll do a lap on this, which is so very marginally better. Race, race, race. Yeah.
Okay, the circuit is clear at the moment. We're good to go.
Cheers, Jeff. It doesn't have to be a perfect. I do want to be like crazy quick. Brilliant. 21.7, if that's what Bottas can do. Show me what you got. Got a 21.7. Another 21.7 from Hamilton. You know what I mean? Fucking hell, man. Jesus. I'm putting so much like time and effort into perfecting a bank lap. Like, oh my god. Really not a great time at all. Really bad time, in fact.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 22.8.
Really, really not a good lap. How is Weber doing that? How's he doing that, man? No one's going out. Why not? I guess I'll just start the trend, or join the trend, like at exactly the same time. Stroll's going to get a big toe. The toe. Maybe not. Or maybe he is, who knows? So 8 is where we are at the start. It's just perfect. Could be considered Saki, but like genuinely it's perfect. What?
Happy with that position?
Third?
Well done.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. Hamilton, Bottas and the engineer. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Invincibility. Lucas Faber, how's he done that then? How's he possibly done that? Is a Toro Rosso just like an underrated car? I'm calling bullshit, man. That's crazy, but I probably should up the difficulty. Yeah, I think I'll put it up. That's a rivalry 1. Cheers. I'm glad Lando Norris stayed as well, because like he could have moved about. That's a lot of points.
Well done. That was a good qualifying performance.
Cheers. Probably wait until after the race, see what we can get. I reckon that'd be pretty good. Yeah. It's interesting that the morale modifier doesn't carry over between seasons. That is an interesting one. So that's definitely ultimate. That's ultimate as well. Just doesn't quite look as big as these two. So that's fuel. Yeah. So, oh my god. So we've got three. No. No. Basically, we've got upgrades, which is actually quite a bit. In minor upgrades, which is actually, yeah. Toro Rosso, pretty awful. For the sake of real Racing Point and Williams have Honda engines, or maybe we could buy Mercedes engines again. How about that? I know it's more of that, but you know, just a bit of fun. If we can get 408 points from the race, which I'm pretty sure we can get a major front downforce upgrade in time for China, for the Chinese Grand Prix. Or what I genuinely want it to be realistic, so I'm going to buy that, right? Now there's only a 15% chance of things failing. I'll save points here and in Bahrain and in China, and then at the end, after the Chinese Grand Prix, I'll buy things, including chassis as well. I won't neglect the chassis. If I can buy an ultimate weight reduction thing, then wow, I'd love that. We're actually fairly good for downforce as well, in the grand scheme of things. But we could be better. So
Anticipated today. It's out the Australian Prix for the. Look, it is certainly one that needs to be taken seriously. Its combination of slippery surfaces and difficult corners make it a tricky track when it comes to overtakes. Drivers find it hard to pass and will need to take full advantage of those DRS zones if they want to have any hope of breaking through. I'm joined today in the commentary box, as I will be throughout this season, by a great racing driver, former F1 competitor, former world champion, and as he tells me all too often, an all-round top chap. It's the one and only Anthony Davidson. And tell me, here we are, first Grand Prix of the season, first time racing these cars. What are the big questions that need to be answered here?
How's he done that?
Oh, thanks, Crofty. It's a real privilege to be here, and I can't wait to see what's in store for us this season. Now, to answer your question, one of the biggest things is reliability. Formula One cars are full of very sophisticated but also very sensitive technology, and this first Grand Prix of the season is going to push them to the limits. So the most important thing today is to stay out of trouble, get to the end of the race and keep everything in good condition.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have the engineer, Perez, Pierre Gasly, and Faber, Ricciardo, Stroll, Hülkenberg, and Carlos Sainz, Vettel, Norris, Charles Leclerc, and Butler, Verstappen, Albon, George Russell, and Roman Grosjean. Kubica and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out.
Grosjean
so let's go
really
down to the track.
Weird in Racing Point. I don't like that, I'm afraid. Oh.
We've qualified above where we expected to be, so try your best to hold on to this position in the race.
Oh, that's personalised. That's not going to be fun. Honestly, I'd rather be 7 seconds. I could an undercut, you know. Oh shit. Yes, much data YouTube. You know, race season 1, season 0, 2. I did a Formula 2. That's all on YouTube. The pit box. Go and look at it. the Pitbox F1 on Twitch, for those watching on YouTube already. Coming into Season 2, I did major engine power, major ERS, and major fuel consumption upgrades. The engine's sick, it's insane. So, yeah. Crazy engine. And because of that, I have no data in terms of how my fuel consumption is going to be. So basically, all I can do is fuel it exactly to what it should be, and hope for the best, essentially. And then from that, in the future, I'll be able to judge where I am in terms of fuel. Oh.
We're not seeing any technical issues coming off the practice start. Watch the RPM on a full start. We don't want to bog down.
Oh. Good start. This is actually pretty realistic to the Mercedes getting away. Right, just to be clear, I was third on the grid with a 21.1. Bottas got a 20. No, I was 21.7.
No threat of
That's no, absolutely. The Mercedes going to go to their engine failure. Their reliability isn't good. Hamilton got 4 last season. Bottas got 0. As a result, it went down to the final race of the season in terms of who won the championship. Hamilton came out on top. That's 6 world titles for him. He's now going to his record. Even in this, he's going to be pretty close to beating his wins record. Obviously, he's already got poles in the bag. So for those watching, just a disclaimer, I'm probably going to have to rewind because I'm good at the game. It's better because I'm a bit clumsy. Like medically speaking, so yeah, I'll make mistakes. Pierre Gasly's going to be a genuine threat this race, as are the Renaults.
And watch for the lights.
This is exciting. Season 2 starting. I love it. Again, awful getaway. I don't really know why. That's excellent. That's really, really excellent. Bollocks. I do feel bad. Shit. I forgot how good the Renaults are in a straight line as well. Oh no, this is bad. This is bad. This is happened. Weber's up in 5th.
That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you.
That was a stressful start, but honestly I'm just proud that I escaped without damage and without rewinds, without flashbacks. Like, that's big for me. That's genuinely big for me, but obviously I had to go and jinx it, so yeah. Honestly, that's partly the bad and also partly because I sort of screwed it up a bit. See, that's all I wanted. Pitbox F1. I don't know, as I'm known on YouTube, as I'm known on Twitter, at S2. Yeah. I'm basically the flashback king. And the king of the undercut, that's the king of. What? Renault had a really bloody win. Sergio, don't. Sergio. My fault. Oh, bloody hell. Fuck me, man. Renault are dangerous in the race because of their engine. You know, they've got a really good chassis and really good aero, but their engine is pretty bad. And their engine's undoubtedly.
Race officials have enabled DRS. DRS is now available.
So Red Bull are going to be a threat in the race, like for just all races. As are Renault. Ferrari, I'm not really sure, like, pretty good engine, like on average. They've got an alright engine, and they're all for everything else too. Excellent. Well, that was partly my fault. I'll accept some responsibility.
Is available on the MF.
Not the time, Joe. Not the time.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Confirmed.
No. Threat from Paris, pop it down to medium, using incredibly little ERS as well. Gasly back on Perez, that would be unbelievable. So yeah, Perez just seems to be like a genuine sort of distant rival. No matter
the track is clear. Green flag.
Oh shit. Someone's out. K-Mag. K-Mag is out. Right, that's just a really bad sequence. honestly, yeah, the yellow flag did shit me up a bit.
Okay, some information on Magnussen. It looks like the problem is terminal. They're retiring the car.
Oh, I should have gone forward. Yeah, that's an engine. That is a blowout. Oh, now we can ride on board. Yeah. Okay. Right. Cool.
You're increasing the gap with the car behind 0.5 per lap.
Fucking hell. As it stands, just outside of DRS range. Mercedes, oh my god, Mercedes are actually insane. It's insane how quick they are. Like it's fair, it shouldn't be allowed. It's actually 2014 levels. It's unreal.
Okay, the engine has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Perez behind, less than a second separate old softs. We think they've got one more stop. The last lap was a 1:29.0.
So heavy.
We're boxing this lap. Best in lap you can.
Are we? Oh shit, yeah, we are. Fucking 47. That's it. We're not even... Yeah. Yeah, so... what I think has happened... Oh, Gasly's ahead of Perez. I hadn't noticed that. That's not what I was going to say.
Okay, remember to
what I was
pit
going to
this
say
lap.
is, I think with the fuel upgrade, right? With the fuel upgrade, Rich now, relative to before the upgrade, burns less fuel, and Lee saves more fuel than, like, relative to pre-upgrade, right? Looks as though standard still saves the same, so I don't know what to make of it. Box. 52%. No. Let the brakes cool off as well. Oh. Slightly on the bloody menu.
Go.
Why did they increase in value? Not value, but you know what I mean.
Okay, you
So
only
I
have
am
to stop
stoned dead
once
off.
now. One stop left.
Simple as that. Mercedes. Oh my god. What? Right, what happened there? So I want to make the most of this undercut. Sorry. Oh. So, Williams are way out, back of the grid. That's how it is, right? And Mercedes are like so much further front. It is insane. Yeah, utterly mental. It is utterly mental. Yeah, I do think it's interesting in this career mode. Renault engines are really good, and Honda engines aren't. And then Mercedes is supplying like B-Tech engines to Racing Point and Williams, and then Ferrari just a bit meh in terms of engines, but they're supplying like up to date. So it seems. So and Russell look like they're fighting actually, which could be interesting. So I think a little position change. De position. I think I saw that. Mercedes are mental, man. They really are.
Gap to car in front is 3.2 seconds.
Like it's so unfair on everyone, not just me, on everyone. I don't see why standard isn't saving fuel. Like given the fuel upgrade, right? You'd think that it would. Oh my god! You think it would do bits, wouldn't you? And standard would just save you so much fuel instead of just the same. I mean, it seems like standard is just a uniform thing, and that it's going to be rich saves more. Right, no, lean saves more, rich uses less. But that's probably what it is. So, oh my god. This isn't going to be fun. So it turns out our engine isn't actually that good. It's just fucking everything on the side that makes it good. Wide. Jesus. Double overtake. Cheers. Thanks for coming. Gasly's broken Perez. It looks like he's having a I want to run a soft to medium one stop. That's what I'm aiming for. This isn't going to be funny. So I genuinely need to be like charging up the overtake at this stage so that I can take momentum. Shithouse. What a shithouse.
Coming in for a stop.
Nice Honda engine you got there. Then you can consider. I'm just going to drive across it. Yeah, I just did. I'm crazy. I'm so unpredictable. That is certifiably insane. Lewis Hamilton is out of the race. That's just a win for Valtteri Bottas right there. So we massively moved up Perez, and now we can get a podium because Hamilton's out. I'm gonna charge up and attack. So, whoop, lock up there. Oh no!
Nice move. Good job.
Sainz doing bits, and Vettel, wow, fair play. Sainz, Vettel and Ricciardo are all fairly high up, and all of whom are making pit stops. Oh my, why did I do that? I'm just looking at things that I don't need to be looking at. I'm focusing on just shit, absolute shit.
Sainz is in the pits.
Right, we're going to cut gasoline, I'm happy about that. It's not by too much. And actually the game is really not huge, but it's tangible. So I think I'm pretty, yeah, I am going to up the difficulty by 5, I reckon. Somehow I'm actually not awful at the game in terms of, you know, raw pace. I don't really get it, but hey, I don't have to. So it's 6:11 as well, so lap 17 pit stop, so that's dangerous. So just to be clear, I've got to gain a pit stop on Pierre Gasly. That's what I've got to do. Maybe the podium isn't on. Also, the Williams haven't pitted, and I think it's the Williams. Could be Toro Rosso's, or one of each. And it looks like the Williams. And it could even be a Racing Point and or a Renault. One of them does look quite yellow. Certainly one of them's pitted now. So they were in a high position because they'd sort of undercut in little quotation marks because they hadn't done a stop. So actually, if anything, it's an overcut whereby, yeah, things. How is the Honda engine this good? Okay, so it's not actually that good. Maybe I shouldn't have gone so early with the switch down to a lead mixture.
Approaching the pit window, you'll be on the mediums.
So in terms of actual acceleration, I'd say that maybe Honda's better, but we have more top speed. Is that a fair assessment? The Red Bull's just a better car. I should probably let it go. I was somewhat kidding myself when I was saying, oh no, maybe we can beat Gasly and get second. I like, no. Never going to happen. Can beat Perez. I think he will beat everyone behind. So, yeah, genuinely now, a difficulty increase. Pretty realistic, I'd say.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.1 seconds.
It's actually pissed me off that Hamilton's retired from the race. If he would have got 18 solid
At the moment,
points.
the car behind us is lapping faster than us by around 1 second per lap.
That's because I'm on very worn tyres.
Window open. Let's box this lap. Perez is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 6.1 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 5 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 27.2.
That's interesting.
Box this lap, please.
Yeah, pit stop.
Complete, go now. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
There's actually a pretty small group. I'm not going to catch Perez, am I? That's not going to happen. Wow, that is one big old tree. That's a fucking choo-choo tree. I'm being held up by Sebastian Vettel. I just felt I have a problem. Like a mechanical issue or something. I mean, I know Ferrari's not the best car, like it's far from the best
Gap
car
to
now.
teammate ahead is 1.9 seconds.
Oh.
The gap behind us is 0.7 seconds.
What? No, it isn't. Oh. Right, did he say ahead or behind? Ahead I could believe. Behind, absolutely not. Bells and whistles. Oh no! DRS and all the bells and whistles. Deja vu. Oh, Lando! Come on, man. Got to be better.
Great manoeuvre. You made it look easy.
You got swinging early. How's it? Lando, mate, come on. Come on, Lando. Don't do this. Van times. So now I've got to catch Verstappen, who is being held up. So it's more like catching, I don't know, Hulkenberg / Stroll, whichever one's ahead.
Is low on energy. Reduce ERS deployment.
Do me a favour. Max Verstappen, look at that move. Oh my, what a move that is. Right, let's have a look. Let's go on board with it. There we are, on board with Verstappen. He goes to the outside, outbreaks Hulkenberg, around the outside. He's got it. Look at that. Unbelievable. Absolutely sensational. It really is. Verstappen, Vettel, Ricardo. Some, genuinely quick cars. Despite the regulation changes, still quick cars. As is Perez. It's just insane. It's just insane. Oh, bloody hell. Betty Swaps. This is gonna end
pace is strong, but be aware your tyres need to go the distance.
Fuck. Expect that to happen.
Good job, nice overtake.
So now we've got to hunt down Seb Vettel. Stop crying, Seb Vettel. So we can wait. She knows it's too late. Working on the fire. Don't go back in anger, I heard you say. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just a warning though, to be fair. It's only a warning.
Bottas is up in first place. There's 4.
Cheers, Jeff. Cheers. So that's 2.9, right? Back to you. Right now, you should somehow realise what you're gonna do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, words on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really have the doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we had to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead us there are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. 2, 3, 'cause maybe saves me. Yeah.
Our gap to the car in front is 2.7 seconds. Vettel is ahead of you. The gap to the car ahead is 2.7 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 13 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:27.0. You're gaining by around 0.6 a lap.
it's not going to be enough, is it? It just isn't.
We're leading our teammate by 6.5 seconds. Currently, the fastest lap is a 1 minute 25.2.
Oh my god. 25.2. What have I done? Yeah, so that's absolutely not happening. Obviously going to go to Valtteri. But I don't actually remember seeing, you know, oh, new fastest lap X, Y, Z. Oh, do me what? Oh no. Vettel's getting away. It's not happening. Absolutely not happening. A 3-second penalty now would be devastating. In terms of like points and stuff. I could lose 3 positions perhaps. Could happen.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining. Gap to car in front is 2.1 seconds. This is your final lap of the race.
Oh, fuck.
Bottas is out in front.
Shock. He's won the race. Oh, Bottas is out in front. Cheers, Jeff. That's information I need to know. That's really going to affect how I'm driving the next half a lap. Just save the engine at this stage. Oh no, come on. PB.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Hey ho. No, to be fair, 5th is pretty good, I guess. Like the only thing
So
I'm
Mercedes have
not
won
so
it,
happy
and
about
what a
is
great
losing
race
the
it
battle.
was. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
I think that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team.
Paris on the podium,
and they certainly
fair play.
deserve it.
So I'm going to up the difficulty to like 97, 98 perhaps. I'll start with 97. And I am aware I'm going to Bahrain. Which I think is usually pretty good for the AI, I think. But also I finished like, what was it, 5th or 6th? I think, no, yeah, it was 6th. I finished 6th.
Let's have a look then at the drivers' standings. Valtteri Bottas passes his rival to take over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Let's focus on the driver of the day, Anthony Davidson. Who do you pick?
Max Verstappen seemed to just effortlessly weave through the other drivers today without a
That
care in the
did pretty
world.
well as well.
He was definitely my driver of
Charles.
choice.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Red Bull take over as championship leaders. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.
Yeah, so it's all good getting points. Well, no. It's all good qualifying well, but as expected, you know, those 4 teams didn't get points. Closest one was Lucas Faber in 12th. And he started 6th on the grid. Sainz started 10th. He finished 14th. Whoa, sorry. No, but yeah. There we go. It is what it is.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. Do you think it was a
Yeah, not
smart
bad, not
move
bad.
by his new team to sign up your old F2 rival?
Ooh.
Do you think that your close rivalry has helped you out this season?
Yeah, showmanship. Woo.
You're beating all expectations. Would you say we all underestimated you?
Ooh. Yeah, praise the chassis, why not?
It was more like Dodgems than Formula One today,
How
wasn't
many
it?
questions? Oh my god. How? Oh my god.
Great. Well, that's
I mean,
everything.
I understand, but I was going for the showmanship, okay? But there we go. Australian Grand Prix, start of Season 2. Completed it, mate. I think I'm now like fully veteran.
Finishes like that will look good on your contract reviews. On to the next one.
Challenge.
Looks like one of your rivals is also going to an upcoming historical event. If you choose to take him on, it might help get your name out there a bit.
Probably Azerbaijan. Yeah, that one. We can't even afford anything, so yeah. I mean, it is because I used the 700, but actually I wouldn't even have been able to afford a major thing, so yeah, just save the points. It's actually really nice that we've got exactly that, so I'm happy. Oh. Whew.
You're joining us today at just the right moment. Two very iconic drivers with a legendary rivalry are about to go head-to-head for a classic showdown of pure driving skill. I'm really excited about what we're about to witness, so let's go!
Yeah, Paris is like a constant rival of mine. It's crazy. He's always there. 13 and a half turns. I think the front wing on this car, I didn't need to do that. Oh my god, Right, what? Why has that happened? Oh, I hate this car. I should have done the bloody Monaco one. When I also hate Monaco, but, you know. What? Oh my god. This car is indestructible. I do want to be like realistic. It's like it's a generic classic cars racing line. I definitely don't think I'm going to beat Butler. This braking zone's always tough anyway, in terms of understanding going deep. I don't really know why, but it just is. Ugh. Indestructible. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, it's good, but... Oh, and it's so unbelievably heavy, so it just doesn't maneuver at all. Oh my... Right. Oh no. So... the sort of final corners leading into the pit straight, they're going to be like difficult. They're going to be really difficult, as is this braking zone. I actually judged that to perfection, not gonna lie. That was unbelievable. Truly unbelievable. It squirms a bit under brakes. Crazy. Genuinely unmanoeuvrable. That looks so fucking long. It's insane. Well, not really, actually, no. I made it way more dramatic than it actually was and should have been. It squirms under brakes, I hate it. Oh, I should have gone for the Monaco one. Whoop. I think it is ironic that out of all the tracks on the calendar, they chose Germany for the Braun GP one, like the Classic Invitational. They chose Germany, Hockenheim specifically, despite Hockenheim actually being one of very few tracks on the current calendar that the Braun didn't race on. Way, I beat Devon Butler. Oh, there's one just there as well. Get it. Happy days. Beat Devon Butler. On to Bahrain. And because it's on to Bahrain, it's on to the end of the video / stream, depending on where you're watching. So thanks for coming, guys. It's been alright, I guess. You know, it's been alright. 5th place isn't bad. Hopefully we can better it in Bahrain, where I'll have higher difficulty. See you in the next one, guys. Have a good one.